You are listening to the Corey Lee Fitness and Leadership Podcast, where our goal is to help encourage you and motivate you to get moving and to stay moving. Now, let's welcome your host, Corey Lee.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Corey Lee Fitness and Leadership Podcast. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to take a listen, and I hope today adds value to you. My wife and I, we have three small kids. We have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And if you can imagine, or if you have small kids of your own, you can imagine spending a lot of time with Walt Disney, or a lot of Walt Disney movies, right? So we spend a lot of time watching Disney movies, but one of the ones that we watch a lot is called Zootopia, and I actually really like this movie Zootopia, and I like the main character. Her name is Judy Hopps, and what I like about old Judy is her enthusiasm and her optimism. She's a little bunny rabbit, but her goal is to be a cop, a big city cop, right? Well, on the first day of the job, she goes into her job and looks over at one of the other police officers and says, "Are you ready to make the world a better place?" With a big smile and all kind of enthusiasm, because she is ready to make a real impact on the world, and she knows she can do it. And I just love that. I think that's great. And ever since then, I've taken that, I guess that saying, and when I go drop our kids off, my wife, she'll drop off her oldest son, then I'll drop off the younger two. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old that I drop off at daycare, and we'll drop off our youngest son, and then I'll walk with our little girl down to her classroom, hold her hand, and then as we're about to enter into the room, we'll stop and I'll look at her, and with a big smile on my face, I'll look her right in the eye and say, "Are you ready to make the world a better place?" And she'll look up with a big grin and say, "Yeah, I'm ready." And I believe that she really can, and so can you. You know, she's 3 years old, but she can make the world a better place by maybe spending some time with one of the other kids, maybe giving them some grace. But think about her teacher that may be having a bad day, that maybe she can do something to make her laugh, or do something to serve her to brighten her day. And I want to ask you today, what are you ready to make the world a better place? Because you can too. Every one of us can. We all have unique gifts, talents, and abilities that only we possess. And one of the things that I love to say to people is, there's never been anyone exactly like you. There never will be anyone exactly like you. And you have unique gifts and talents that only you possess, and you can serve and make this world a better place by using those gifts. But by letting those gifts go unused, you are not making the world a better place. So just a couple of things I do want to encourage you to make the world a better place, and a couple of ways you can do that is, maybe serve someone without expecting something in return, or maybe that you have a coworker or come across somebody that you know and you can tell that they're going through a difficult time, or maybe it's just a bad day, and maybe you can get into a conversation with them and not really talk, but just listen and spend some time with them. Sacrifice some of your time to be with that person. There's a lot of times people don't really get a shoulder to, or an ear to listen to them. So maybe you can spend some time with that. Maybe you can add value by learning something new, increasing your skills. You do have skills and talents. Maybe you can spend some time enhancing and sharpening those skills to make this world a better place. Any other ideas that you have, but what can you do today, wherever you're at, to make this world a better place? Yesterday is gone, so we're not worried about the past. Tomorrow's not promised. All we have is today. So today, what can you do to make the world a better place? Are you ready to make the world a better place? I hope today has encouraged you and motivated you to get moving and to stay moving. If it has, I hope if this has encouraged you and added value to you, I hope and ask that you would share it with someone, and maybe it can add value to them as well. Well, thank you for taking a listen, and I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.